Bombshell news across the NFL. A.J. Brown traded to the New England Patriots. How does this impact the NFC East and specifically the Washington freaking Commanders? Welcome to the Commanders table. Sitting at the head of the table, it's your boy E, reporting live and direct here with my dog Jay, diehard Eagles fan, and we're going to break down this move and everything that it has implications towards for the NFC East. Please make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and comment, and make sure to share this page. We're on the road to 500 subscriptions, and we're going to keep rolling. So I got longtime friend in real life, my boy Jay, diehard Eagles fan. We was hanging out during the 2024 playoff magic, and we didn't hang out for the NFC Championship game, and I'm glad we didn't because that was not right what happened to us, bro. But let me bring my dog onto the stage. Jay, what's going on, bro?
What is up, man? Thank you for having me on. How you doing?
Man, I appreciate you for showing up, man. Thank you so much, and also thank you to the motherfucking Philadelphia Eagles for shipping that demon out of my division. I am so happy. I don't have to wake up in cold sweats anymore like Wade in that one commercial, bro. Like, that dude used to just wake up and kill us every single week that we played. So I'm glad that he's gone, man. But let me get your first-hand reaction when you saw the news. How did you feel, and how do you think the impact is going to be felt specifically with the Eagles?
To be honest, I saw it coming. There was already talks, rumors. We knew we were waiting for June 1st so that the dead cap would be split up from those $40 million into first, especially when we drafted Mekhi Levin. That was like the stamp on it. That because we got Wicks from the Packers, and we got Hollywood Brown from the Chiefs.
That's true. You guys been building that depth.
So I was like, it looks like it's coming, but that first round pick, that 20th pick for Mekhi Levin, that was the stamp on it. So ever since then, I was getting ready for it. That's when we're in the Black Age Brown today. It's his funeral, bro.
It's his funeral for his Eagles career,
bro.
I feel that.
But we're gonna feel it. But I think that just seeing the type of player that Lemon is, he's gonna
balance it out. You think like compensate
a little bit? I don't think he's gonna be exactly what AJ was last year, but he's gonna be a good 800 yards. AJ also wasn't the player that he was whenever we first got him. Whenever we got him, 2022, he was putting up 1,496 yards, 11 touchdowns, 17 yards per reception. Crazy. And the separation was criminal. I don't know if it was 2022 or 2023 when we went against y'all and y'all had that rookie.
Emmanuel Forbes Jr.
Forbes Jr.
Yeah, man. I remember he did this. This is like, you're too small to him, and he just wasn't the same. He went on social media. He had a tirade. It was bad, bro. It was bad for him, and that eventually ended up leading to him getting cut from the team a year later, man. He ended up finding himself in LA, but that boy did mental damage to that man. I can't hold you.
I remember watching the game, and he was on the sideline like he was mad. He was big mad.
Oh, he was big mad. He was turning up. He was turning up on him for sure, but it needed to happen. He had to be humble.
But after that, man, it started going down. 2023, we still had another 1,400 yards, but it started going down. That same year, he missed the playoffs with a knee injury. After that, 2024, missed 4 games with a knee injury. 2025, 2 games with the knee injury. Plus all the fighting with Sirianni, asking for the ball. Man, I was at the playoff game past year against the 49ers. He's bitching for the ball. And he's dropping passes. And he's dropping passes.
Inside scoop. You was there seeing it firsthand.
I'm watching it, and he's fighting with Sirianni. I'm like, bro, you're calling for the ball. You're calling for the ball. And you're dropping 3 in a row.
Oh, wow.
So
that's toxic.
Reading the book, the Super Bowl year. And us as fans, we supported it, man. We're over here making it a bestseller.
Right, Eagles fans be showing up for their guys, bro.
We're like the abused wife, like, oh no, he loves, it's okay. You can change. No, you don't understand him. Hey, it's a good book. Like, no, we should have seen this like so long ago that he a dog, but he a diva.
Like a double-edged sword, right?
It's T.O. all over again.
Like, bro, it's literally the same situation. Literally.
Amazing talent, but all that other stuff, Twitter, all that extra stuff. Right now,
it kind of detracts from the energy.
Exactly. Right now, we have OTAs. All anyone's talking about is he there, is he not? He just had his wedding. Was Jalen there? Was Jalen out? Man, it's football, man. Let's go out there and hit somebody in the mouth.
I feel you. And the drama and all that, that's what I'm here for, man. I want the drama. I need the negativity for you guys. We need y'all 0-17 this year on 3. Let's go, boys. No, it's like, you guys, with or without A.J. Brown, you guys are still going to be competitive. Nobody's ever going to knock the quality of the roster. I can't, even as a Philly hater, I can't. But what I'm saying is, you mentioned that Mekhi Lemon is going to be softening of the bruise. I'm going to counter your point, man, and I'm going to tell you, I with Mekhi Lemon, I think he had the best hands out of any receiver in the draft as far as going up and catching the ball. That man ain't no damn A.J. Brown, man. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, that's a once-in-a-generation type talent, in my opinion. He was clearly the best receiver out of that 2019 draft. If you look at it, like, Terry McLaurin was in that draft. A.J. Brown's better than no offense to Terry. DK Metcalf had such a strong start, and then it just tapered off. And you see him in Pittsburgh, and, like, he has games where he can take over. Then he has games where he just doesn't show up. I'm like, nah, if you're a number one receiver, you got to always be there. And AJ Brown gave me those vibes. But when you look at behind the scenes, when you look at the issues with the coach, the issues with Jalen Hurts and the team and just all the toxicity, you can understand how it fell apart. So let me ask you then, as a counterpoint, how do you look at the rest of the division with this new change in focus and direction for the offense now?
I feel like we're still in a good place.
Okay.
I see like what the Giants are doing. I'm not that scared. I see
I'm not either.
They're bringing back OBJ. I'm like, is it 2013?
Bro,
like, nah.
Bringing back OBJ is like watching Shaq join the Celtics back in the day. Like, you already know this is a cash, this is a paycheck, this ain't nothing, man. The Giants fans
MJ
are lit.
at the
That's
Wizards
great.
type.
All right, it's like your best days are behind you. You started out as a Ferrari, now you're a Toyota Yaris. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. You're still a car. You can still drive it, but ain't nobody trying to keep that shit long term, man. No offense to any Yaris drivers out there, but all I'm saying is you're looking at that as a step to level up, and I feel like, of course, that's probably an insurance policy because Malik Neighbors' knee is basically pulled pork at this point. Like, that shit is fucked. They had to do a second surgery for the swelling. They said it shouldn't be an issue. Then they found out, no, it is going to be an issue, and he could potentially not be ready for week 1 and maybe even longer in the foreseeable future.
Did you see the video of him at the celebrity softball game?
I seen that. He wasn't moving the same, bro. He was not moving the same. He was not moving the same, bro. Oh, boy.
Giants, I'm not that worried about. Cowboys, and
that offense.
If Pickens comes in and puts his head on straight and really works for that contract, since they put him on the franchise tag, man, that boy is dangerous.
And that CD too?
Oh, man. CD is really good. I don't think he's AJ Brown good, but he has the AJ Brown drama sometimes.
That's true, but it's the Dallas thing.
He gets in his head. He gets mad.
The main character.
So I know if we can stop CD, we can get in his head.
Okay.
Pickens, a dog, bro. Pickens
that motherfucker runs every route. It don't matter. He's still going to dog your ass. Like, the season that he had, him and CD were doing so much damage in the league. This nigga Dak Prescott has had a wealth of options for offense his entire career. Remember Prime Zeke?
The whole time, bro.
Oh, my God, bro. Prime Zeke was like 3 back. He had everything. And still no NFC championship. It is what it is. I get it's a team sport, but Dak, bro, I'm sorry. But
he was spoiled. He had super
fat.
Literally.
Great offensive lines. You can't even count all the plethora of great players he's had. But listen, as much as I want to bash the Cowboys, this is about Philly. What is your chances? What do you think matchups look like against Dallas? You said you can get in CD's head, but GP can take over the game. What do you think you sweep or do you split the series?
I think we can sweep them. Just because, look,
Dragon Nuts then.
Makai is not a AJ Brown, but he's an Armand St. Brown.
Okay. I like that comparison. I like that comparison.
Same size, quick, those hands are crazy.
Guy.
Around the same speed as a 4.5 before he ran at the combine, so he's quick. So
Yeah.
I think he can be that guy. And with Smitty being a JSN type player, bro.
So then that was actually going to be my next question, Jay. That's a great point that you mentioned that. What do you think this does for Devontae Smith's ceiling for fantasy football purposes? Should people draft Devontae Smith this year?
He's going to be a number 1.
Okay. The arrow's up.
Oh, dude, 1,000%. He was already getting 1,000 yards these past couple years.
With AJ being there, the target monster.
1,400, 1,500.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to go crazy.
You heard it here first. Fantasy football players, get into this.
That's going to be that dog this year, bro.
All right, bet.
I'm going to get it. First round, second round, that's going to be that guy.
Okay. And then also, let me also follow up. What do you think happens with Saquon this year?
He's going to come back like he always does. He does this. His career's like this.
Highs and lows, peaks and valleys.
Highs and lows, peaks and valleys. But we locked in for this roller coaster, ready to go up.
I hear that. Okay. So Saquon and Smitty, and then y'all still have Goddard and Mekhi Lemon coming in. Jalen Hurts still has toys to play with. So then let me ask you then.
We drafted Eli Stowers.
That's true. That's true. And that motherfucker's nice too. So then let me ask you as a fan, man, what is your opinion on Jalen Hurts? Do you legitimately think Jalen Hurts is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, or is he overrated?
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He is not one of the best passers in the league.
Okay. So I like that answer. Let's elaborate. Let's elaborate on that point. How do you explain that difference?
So playing the quarterback position takes a lot. It's a mentality. It's not just throwing. It's a leadership. It's the way you run the offense. It's, man, even down to how you fake it. And I think that him overall, when you put it all together, the running, the mentality, the leadership, the dedication, all that put together, the dog in him. We say a lot about that, like for real, that dog in him. When I see him fight for yards, he puts his head down. He's not sliding. That brings up your team. So all that put together, I think that makes him a top 5 quarterback.
Okay. I really like how you explain that. And I can see the positive traits with Jalen Hurts. The reason why he's not in my top 5 or I think he's overrated is because I've seen too many games, in my opinion, where he's missing reads or he's ducking out of the pocket in too short of a time. And it's almost like he's not trusting his offensive line. And I'm just like, I just don't understand that. I felt like you guys always had one of the best units. I don't know. But then again, a lot of fans were mentioning that the OC was dog shit last year. And a lot of the offensive woes were because he can't game plan for shit. Is that true to an extent?
Last year, that's 100% of what I think. That's where most of our problems. It was so predictable when you were talking to anyone that was in the league. And they're like, man, we know what play is coming next. You were watching streamers are watching the game like, look, they're gonna pass it because this is what they've been doing this whole time.
The
like,
streamers.
Look, here's a go route to AJ, and bam, right there. We all saw it coming. Had like 4 or 5 plays that he liked. It was also the first time he was ever an OC. So some credit for that.
There's some grace, but then again, you stunk the bed.
It's your job, man. It's your job. You took a Super Bowl team and you brought them down.
Ran that motherfucker to the ground.
Plus the injuries that we had on the O-line.
Right.
It was nonstop from the beginning of the year.
Did Lane Johnson miss significant time? I remember seeing him pop up at times.
Johnson, Landon Dickerson had like 2 surgeries.
Oh,
our center was going out. It was nonstop all season.
Now, I saw during the offseason you guys lost your offensive lines coach. Is that correct? Like, I forgot his name, but allegedly he was responsible for helping develop Lane Johnson and all these guys into being basically Hall of Fame level offensive linemen.
We did lose our offensive line coach. He had been with us for... He came in whenever Lane Johnson came in, which is like 10, 12, like
2012, 13, just a break ago.
Around there, because he was there with like Jason Kelsey and like all these guys that brought up. A big problem from what I've heard is that they weren't giving him the freedom to do what he wanted. They gave it to the OC. Okay. And then whenever there was problems with the O-line, then they wanted to blame him for it. The end of the season, the last 3 or 4 games, they took away the run play, managing that he was doing.
Okay.
He was doing all the play calling for the runs. They took that away from him. So I think pissed off because that took a little personal and...
Absolutely. I would think based on time invested and all the dues he paid, you know what I'm saying, he deserves the responsibility. That's crazy.
Man, that was a tough loss. I think out of everything, that's probably the toughest loss. We're really going to see it this year.
The impact. I think so too. And that's why, no offense, I really mean this from the most subjective perspective when I say this, Jay. Like, I'm just not all the way invested in the Eagles as a team as far as being a serious contender to win the Super Bowl. I'm just not buying the hype, in my opinion. I think just looking at what the Rams just did with the Myles Garrett trade, that puts them in the driver's seat for a Super Bowl, in my opinion. They got to with Myles Garrett there. Let's assuming that he's still in that peak form and doesn't get injured. Oh boy, the NFC East, we got to deal with those mugs this year. We have to play them.
They're our biggest rivals. In our, not counting the NFC East, they're our biggest rivals. They're our biggest competition. It used to be like, maybe 49ers, Detroit. No, it's the Rams. The ones that give us the most problems. The Super Bowl run,
the playoff game, the snow.
We're talking about it. They're the ones that gave us the most problems.
They
ran through everybody else.
Last season, you guys played a spectacular game to come back into it, because honestly, the way it was looking, it looked like the Rams was about to blow y'all out the building, bro. I don't know how I survived and won that game. I was like, okay, this is a signature win for Jalen Hurts. As much as I hate on the nigga, that was a big ass win for his career. I can't lie. I really was like, okay, you've earned some clout from me today, bro. I ain't gonna hold.
When my dog put his game on, he put his game on. When he wants to shut down the haters, he shuts down the haters. He
handles business. So Jay, let me ask you, man, if he comes into this new system and he stinks it up again with a new coordinator, how do you feel about Jalen Hurts moving forward? Would you be seriously considering a replacement or trading, or what's your thought process?
I don't know if I could ace it off this year. I know we got an EOC. This is also his first time being an OC.
Okay. But your patience is, you're locked in.
I've just seen Jalen do too much in critical moments. Because I've seen the same thing you have. I've seen him have those really shitty games where he's not reading. He's not even looking at Goddard. He's not looking at anybody else. He's looking for the quick one where he's trying to avoid not getting intercepted.
Getting hit. Or not being risk averse.
So he's trying to play too safe, and it's annoying. But whenever it counts, whenever we're at the Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes, he outplayed him twice.
Oh, absolutely. He played his ass off.
Out of the water. Whenever it counts, playoff games, he puts it all on line.
Okay. All right, man. Me, you're locked in.
Whenever I see him fail, it is because of the OC.
Okay. I got you. So you've seen enough to where he's Teflon to you. Okay. I can't fault you for having that faith in your guy, to be honest, as much as I hate on him. I understand. I'd probably feel the same way if he was my quarterback.
It's hard to go against him whenever you've seen everything he's done, whenever you watch the Super Bowls, and even the first one, man, that was a heartbreak at the end. But you saw everything he did. You see him come back from all that. I don't think it's him. Shoot.
Okay.
I get rid of Sirianni before I get rid of Jalen.
Okay. Head coach got to go first. And I've been hearing that through the grapevine, man. It feels like there's a level of disdain for the head coach, like Sirianni. I saw Hard Knocks this past season, and it was a very enjoyable watch for anybody that's new to football or would like to see the inner dynamics behind the scenes. That NFC East one was one for the books. Cowboys, everybody's in there. The Giants, of course, I love watching this. show that is the Giants. But watching the Eagles and seeing Sirianni in those scenes, bro, he seems like a jerk. I'm not gonna lie, like a jock. You know what I'm saying?
He's the coach. He shouldn't be the most immature person there.
Right.
Like, man, like whenever Jalen's holding you back and be like, hey man, calm down, like
that looks crazy. When you look at it,
it looks crazy. It makes us love Jalen that much more, but it's like, bro, can you get your shit?
Bro, you're supposed to be the leader here, man. You gotta get your shit together.
But overall, with this AJ Brown trade, I think we fleeced the Pats, man. I know it sounds crazy. But look, let me explain it. We got him from the Titans for a first and a third, right?
Okay.
We just traded him for the Pats for a first and a fifth. So you're telling me that we rented him for his prime 4 years.
Got a Super Bowl out of it. Went to 2.
For a mid-round pick? Pick?
That's a dub. That's a dub.
We gave him 2 extensions, and now the Pats got to pay for it.
And it's their bag.
These are the numbers for him. They got to pay him $29 million in 2026,
Oof.
$21 million in 2027, $31 million in 2028, and $32 million in 2029.
Oh boy,
that's That's over $100 million.
You got to find a way to get that books.
For the next 4 years. Let me tell you how much we're paying for Mekhi Lemon. Mekhi Lemon's total contract for the next 4 years through 2029 is $20.8.
Cheap rookie work. Love to see it.
Less than any single one of those years that the Pats are going to pay him. Now, who do you think is going to be better in 2029? 33-year-old AJ Brown, 25-year-old Mekhi Lemon.
Was ready to enter his prime.
I mean,
when you put it like that, that makes a lot of sense. And cents make dollars, and that's money you're not paying him. That makes a lot of sense to me. And but I always like to say it's better to trade early than trade late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're trading at peak value. Maybe I would say the only problem I have is a 2028 first round pick. I don't know how I feel about it being 2 years down the line. I felt 2027 might work better, but I guess Howie's playing the long game, and he's like, no, we know you guys are going for a playoff push. We don't want to get basically a second rounder. We're going to wait for you motherfuckers to capitulate the year after, and then we'll reap the benefits. That's how I'm seeing that, as that gamble.
That's the only way I saw it, too. Like, they must think that they're going to do good this year, and they're going to start falling off after that, because I don't see why they would do that. But, hey, man, either way, I don't think that AJ is going to be trash. Like, I'm not saying, hey,
of
man,
course not. He's still going to be productive.
But we've seen the dip.
Absolutely.
His past year was, 1,007 yards. So how much is he going to do in New England? Maybe 1,000. Maybe the knee starts acting up. But
that's true. So the injuries, obviously, that's acts of God. I wish him the best. I hope that he does remain healthy. But with Drake May and the way that offense is situated right now, AJ Brown's going to see a ton of targets, and he's also going to be one of those fantasy players I'm going to be keeping my eyes on. Probably a little bit in the lower rounds because, as you mentioned, the injury concerns, that's something that I don't like to see with a starting goddamn receiver on my team. I don't want that. I want to make a championship run. Can't be having my boy missing games. It ain't it. But Drake May has proven that he is a young gunslinger in this league, and he's not afraid to air out that motherfucker. AJ Brown could benefit a lot from a play style like that, but it remains to be seen how it's going to work. Who doesn't say that the Patriots are a show with everything that's going on behind the scenes with Vrabel and all that shit? That Diana Rossini saga. It's the hole that keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Let's get back out of the weeds. Let's talk about these Philly Eagles, man. So, giving the Commanders' perspective, I'm so happy to see AJ Brown leave the division. I'm happy to see that now it's basically Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert. And all I'm gonna say to you motherfuckers about Dallas Goedert and Saquon Barkley, it's always sunny in Philadelphia because Sonny Styles, our first round pick, we're spanking shit. That motherfucker, yo, Jay, I seen the OTA videos of this man. He moving different, bro. That's a Lamborghini right there. That's before moving like that. Oh, nah.
Let me tell you a secret. He was top on our list, man.
Oh, really?
He was top. We wanted him bad. Wanted him bad.
Really?
Bro.
Really? So was he trying to bust a move, try to get up and go grab him?
He was calling.
And was AJ Brown on the table?
He was calling, bro.
Okay. Calls were made.
I think he was calling since pick 13, 12, something like that. He was calling every team. And they're like, nah, Howie.
No, I have a golden rule now based on what happened with the trade for Cooper DeJean. Anytime Howie Roseman pick up the phone, you block that number. Don't even pick that shit up. Don't talk to that man.
You see that 215, they're like, nope. You see that 215 area code, they're like, nope.
Shut that shit off. Oh, that's not going to benefit you, bro.
Why Philly calling me?
The Patriots did business with y'all. I was like, yo, y'all just got played, bro. Y'all just got played. But I can't wait to see how this unfolds for the rest of the NFC East. My outlook now with AJ Brown out the division and being really unbiased when I say this, I think Dallas will win the division this year. I see you guys running second. I see us running third, but like a really close second. You might beat us by like 2 or 3 games. Honestly, I'd say 2 games. And I'm going to say the Giants the way it's trending, it looks like it's going to be another top 5 pick for the Giants. How you feel about the Giants, bro? I don't see it. I just don't see it, man.
6 games. Scatterboo's good. I like him. Scatterboo, but the way him and Jackson Dart play,
reckless as hell.
They're going to take him out in gurneys.
Bro, like, body bags.
And then the way I hear them talking, they're like, oh, no, we're not going to change. That's just the way we play. I'm like,
okay. Y'all niggas is about to be at home.
Yeah. And I'm the same as you. I hate injuries. I don't like to predict injuries.
Of course
it's
not.
Part of the game.
It is, but the way they play, it's almost like it's something you have to factor because Jackson Dart is trying to truck motherfuckers instead of just going out of bounds. Like, it's crazy.
And he's already gotten injured, so it's like a Tua thing. You've already seen him go through that. He's already had 2 concussions in 1 season. Like,
it's crazy. So I think the Giants are going to be basement dwellers. I've been throwing a lot of shots at the Giants. I don't hate the Giants. I promise. I don't hate them. I'm just honest with my assessments. Everything y'all did this year had me scratching my head. I didn't understand the Arvell Reese pick. Even though he's a good player, I just didn't understand the pick because you already drafted Abdul Carter, number 2 overall. What are we doing? Literally, what is the plan? But okay, you want to have like 500 edge rushers. Cool. That's a good strategy. Sure. Your main wide receiver potentially may not be the same athlete again. That's questionable. John Harbaugh has already lost 3 players to Achilles tendon injuries on the same turf. In OTAs, they're not even hitting each other for real. Enough about the offense. How do you feel about the defense this year? Do you think you guys are going to still be an elite unit?
Oh, we had Fangio come back. So there was some talks about him retiring and stuff like that. He came back.
I'm glad they came back for y'all.
Me too, man. I was a little scared.
Great. He's he's an all-timer right now.
Man, and he came back. He said he's going to be with us at least 2 more years. That was a bunch of just talk and stuff like that. So,
nice.
Man, I think we're going to do good. Jalen Carter is on his contract year. They just set his 5th-year extension or his 5th-year option.
Right.
So now he's up for a contract, man. He's going to put in that work. He's already scary. He already gets double-teamed every single game. So we got Reek Woolen from
Seattle Seahawks. He just won a Super Bowl. He's a baller. Sir. He's nice.
I saw some videos of him, and he is tall. He's one big dude, big, lanky,
and he can cover. I'm saying he's got the speed.
He's 4'5", something like that. So he's a big guy, man. I'm happy with that. We're moving Cooper DeJean to safety.
Oh, that's perfect. Any other points that you want to talk about as far as in-division rivals? Like, how do you feel about the upcoming Commanders game week 1, man? When we give y'all that belt.
Where is it at?
It's in Philly. We coming up to Philly to whoop y'all.
Nah, I like division games early because I like everyone to be healthy.
Absolutely. No excuses. All that out the window.
I hate when they give us that week 17, week 18 game.
Right on.
Give me something early before give it to fresh. I want all your players so I can smack y'all around.
All right.
Just put the belt.
All right, bro. Let me tell you, Jay. Let me ask you, Jay. Super early prediction. Obviously, we haven't gone through roster cuts and everything that happens in the preseason. What is your early score prediction for our week 1 matchup up in Philly?
Ooh. I think we're going to put our offense out on the lights. I think we're going to really show off the new OC.
Okay.
32-23.
Okay, that's fair. I think
just smack y'all a little bit.
It's light. Okay, that's fair. Okay. Now, as much as I want to say we'll give y'all belt, y'all have too great of a defense and quality team for that to happen. So I will honestly think that it's going to be us winning 27-24 on a last-second field goal. That's how I think we win. Dude, guys, we're out of time for today's episode. So once again, I appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Jay, if you have anything you would like to plug in, any type of promotion or any social media platforms you'd like people to follow you on, this is your time, bro.
Oh, man, just my Instagram on JGucci28. It's just the letter J, Gucci28. If you guys want to follow me there, and go Birds.
Go Birds, okay. That's a diehard Philly fan. Philly fans tap in with my dog, man. Appreciate you jumping on the platform, brother. And without further ado, holla at us, fellas. We out.